Amy works for us as a volunteer coordinator within Bradford, but her involvement in the development of projects with YMCA Europe has really brought her on leaps and bounds. It's done a lot for her confidence.
She has YMCA through and through her, and by working on stuff like Yes and going to General Assemblies and World Council, she just shows that she's somebody who wants to help others.
I was kind of one of these people that wanted to try out anything, and an excuse to go somewhere else was good enough reason for me. And I went to this meeting about this Yes group and understood that it was about young people having their say on an international basis. And it was something that really triggered it with me, and I thought, this sounds amazing. I was lucky enough to be invited to the General Assembly in Kiev in 2007, and that's where Yes really started to take off. And it's been a long journey. I've been involved in Yes since then and have spent 4 years on the international board of Yes as well. I was also invited to represent Yorkshire and North East Lincolnshire at the World Council in Hong Kong. There was one young girl in Hong Kong that spoke about her YMCA being a place where people can come to feel safe. And that's pretty much what we talk about. We work with a lot of young people who need to feel safe somewhere, who need to have somewhere that's theirs, that they belong. And this is exactly what this young girl was talking about. The difference is this girl came from East Jerusalem YMCA, and they were talking about being safe from bombs going off at the bottom of their street. And that was really powerful to me, that the way we talk about our YMCAs is so similar, but the world we live in is a totally different world.
It's made her very energetic and very enthused about the work of the YMCA. And it comes across in the work she does with our young people, and that spreads. And our involvement with work with the Philippines, with Bangladesh, and the work that we're continuing to try and develop now, a lot of it is driven by Amy, and she enthuses young people to get involved with that, and it's so valuable.
One of the first meetings that I went to with Yes, I think there was about 9 or 10 young people sat around the table. At the last General Assembly there was 30 odd young people around the table from 20 odd different countries. So Yes has really grown, and people have understood that for the YMCA to fulfil its potential, young people need to have their say.
The fact that she can hand over leadership and help others in these new positions shows that she's got the best intentions for the movement, and that she really does care. And also, for me, it adds to the project, so it gives it a rich history and a great profile, and something that people want to get involved in. So she's quite an inspiring person.
I just feel that across the international areas of work in the YMCA, she's got a really good presence, and for me personally, I'd really like to see her be rewarded for pushing the international side, because it is further vindication of the need for YMCAs in England to get involved on the international front. There's just so much benefit from doing it for both parties.